All right, so I'm on YouTube, which I need to stay the heck off YouTube, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's some pretty terrifying things on there, man. Anyway, yeah, man. So pretty much, there was a video on Gen 10, and I honestly thought that the video was gonna be about like the things that I may have missed in the video, but really the video was about supposedly, who knows this is true, bro? But people are saying that Gen 10 might be the last Pokemon Gen for a long, long time, honestly. And at first, I thought it was a very odd thing to say. Not gonna lie, because in my head, with me and my homies made jokes that they're gonna be making the new gens to where like 50, 60 years old with freaking gray hairs on our nads, pretty much. Yeah, bro. Yeah, so I'm looking at this and I'm just like, okay, like, leaks. There's always leaks and rumors that come out. But then when we truly started to think about it, because I told a homie Madbird about this too, and he was saying that it actually would make sense that Gen 10 would be yeah, man, that Gen 10 would actually be the last game because that's a nice even number to pretty much end the franchise off on, man. And I'm thinking about it like, like, he actually might have a point in it. I never really thought about it like that. Because it's like, think about it. If they make Gen 10, then they pretty much have to keep going to either Gen 20 or Gen 25. That's just another crazy. That's like another 30-year dedication to games, brothers. Your ancestors. You know what I mean? So I'm just thinking like, bro, maybe they might actually end it on Gen 10. But supposedly, after Gen 10, there's not going to be any generations for a long time. And they're just going to start focusing on spin-off games and reboots because there's a lot of leaks, which I'm not a person who really pays attention or really wants to pay attention to leaks. I like to be surprised, is the best way to say it. Certain aspect. I got another homie. Shout out to Lucario, man. D Lucario 7. Shout out to him. Another homie. This man will literally sport a and Timmy too, bro. Cheekity breaky. But anyway, these homies will literally like spoil everything they possibly can for to like watch walkthroughs of whole video games, all types of shit, bro. Watch spoilers. But me, I'm kind of like different. I still like the element of surprise. But yeah, man. So he was pretty much talking about how like Gen 10 was the last game. There's gonna be like, oh my god, I don't even like to say this, but supposedly there's more Pokemon Legends games in the works and a reboot too. But who knows if that's necessarily true? People are still sad because usually after generation drops, we get a reboot that's in that same generation's graphics. But for the last two generations, it's kind of been kind of iffy with that. Like we didn't really like with the whole Legends Arceus, or the Gen 8 Legends Arceus situation, we didn't really get that. We got a reboot. We got the Diamond and Pearl reboots, but they weren't like the Gen 8 graphics, which everybody was anticipating, because usually it's in that generation's graphics and, updates. But yeah, man, so I'm just thinking like, what the heck, bro? So honestly, suppose people were a little baffled that we didn't get a Gen 5 remake. We got Legend ZA and technically a XY kind of, not a reboot, but like a sequel is a good way to say it, and a spinoff game. So I don't know, man. Like, do y'all think this is true? Are you glad about this? And you know what I'm saying? Good riddance. Like, you can't wait for this to be over type shit. But how I think about it is at first I was like, I don't think this is necessarily true, but then truly thinking about it, it would make sense for them to end it off on Generation 10, at least for now, bro. And granted, it's also been like the longest time in a while. Not the longest time, but it's been it's been a while since we've had to wait more than 2 years for a new Pokemon generation. Oh, and another thing too, y'all. Quick little side note. Usually me and the homies, Madbird 12 and D Lucario 7, or Lucario, what we call him, we usually do this thing where if one of us picks a starter, the other ones will just pick the other starters. But what I've been told, the homie Madbird decided that he might pick Brout. I don't know all their names. And the other homie said he might pick the little blue guy right here, Gecko something. It's some kind of gecko. Which leaves me with Pomeranians, with the Pomeranian man. Which is kind of crazy because people know I don't necessarily care for fire types. And plus, I'm not going to lie, when they first launched, Brout and the blue guy right here are like the ones that really piqued my attention the most. Pomeranian guy's kind of cute too, I'm not going to lie. But it's just like, damn, man. You got to take one for the team. And I was telling Madbird 12, like, bro, is it kind of weird that we're all picking mines this generation that are weaker than the mines that we picked the last time? Because the last time, Madbird picked the fire type, Lucario picked, you know, goddamn the grass type. I'm terrible with names nowadays. And I picked Quaxley, which I knew his name. Sprigatito, Quaxley, and what was the... I can't even remember what the fire type's name was. I'm an idiot, apparently. But yeah, man, so it's so weird that we happen to all be picking the mons that our previous starter mons would have been weak to. But heck yeah, man, y'all let me know. Are you excited for Gen 10? You don't give a damn. Do you think they're going to end it off on 10 generations? You want a black and white remix? Let me know, man. Y'all already know the heck we rocking, man. Big Sage Life shit. Sage Life. Big old taco crack.